Dan Moskal here, and in this video we're going to talk about failure, especially when you're trying to make money online with your website, whether you're using email marketing or directly from your website advertising or affiliate marketing. Failure is quite literally, the best I've ever heard, is a prerequisite to success. You have to do things wrong in order to figure out what is right and then work on doing the other things that are right. It's kind of like playing basketball. You have to go airball a couple layups before you're ever going to be able to get a layup in the ball, make a layup. So don't sit around and wait. Make sure you get busy getting those skills. Dan Kennedy, one of the best direct marketers that I've come across, I strongly urge you to check him out yourself. He has a number of books written. He says about failures, though, that every time you start something new, you might as well get busy and get your failures out of the way so you can start doing it right and learn how to do it right. It's quite literally just part of the process. You're not going to be able to do anything successfully and consistently until you get those failures out of the way. And I can't remember where I heard this from, but another guy said, the more failures I have, the more guaranteed I am to have an increasing income. In other words, the more often you fail, the more likely you are going to be making more money. Because if nothing else, you're doing stuff, and doing something is a whole lot more than sitting around worrying about doing it right or doing it wrong. And this is something I've struggled with, so I promise it's so much better to just get busy and do it. And if you do it wrong, you'll figure it out. People won't do what you ask them to do, or you'll get some feedback from people too. One example I'd like to share real quick is I've got a dating information under the pen name Willis Combs. Got a couple of books out there, and we ran a national television commercial in summer and fall of 2012 with DirecTV. Anyways, one of our leads sent us an email saying that he felt weird. It was a dating product and dating services, and he said he felt uncomfortable with the idea of dating girls because I used the word girls, and it makes sense. Me, even at 29, I much more prefer the idea of dating women versus girls. So something as small as that can be a huge difference in your conversion rate, your income, your number of sales, even just the relationship that you start building, which will translate into sales and income here in the future. So uh, and again, it's persistence. When you fail and you just suck it up and do it again, you're like, all right, well, I won't make that mistake twice. Then you're remaining persistent. And Napoleon Hill has some great stuff. But one of the things on his daily meditation, September 4th, this one really spoke to me. It is a fact of life that most of us try and fail many times before we ultimately achieve the level of success we desire. And you really need to remain persistent and believe in yourself. You'll figure it out. This stuff isn't that hard. And just to give you an example, Dan Kennedy is a multimillionaire, and by his own admissions, he couldn't get hired to work at Wendy's. He doesn't have maybe he does have his high school degree, but he doesn't have his college degree. And if you work at something and you really work at it, you can figure it out. This stuff isn't rocket science no matter what you're doing. And even if you are doing rocket science, that might be a little bit more challenging, but I bet you can get the basics if you work at it long enough. So this is Dan Moskal. You can visit danmoskaluniversity.com to grab some more tips and sign up for a newsletter. You can also grab a copy of our book, How to Create a Website Easy Button, over at Amazon. And please comment below if you have any questions or want to leave some feedback. Have a great afternoon, and please share this video, like it, and take care.